Hello and welcome to Roll4D4's Power Rangers Raging Arcana. Welcome back to Roll4D4 for another adventure and another episode. Thank you so much for being here, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to see more. I am your host Rose, and I welcome you back to another month and another set of adventures. I'm so excited to have you back here as we continue the story of our Rangers and our downtime in the summer. Right now, in real life, we are in July, and we are moving into the month of July in-game as well. Last we left our Rangers, they had all worked on their own separate projects throughout the month of June, with Lamar and Wade meeting with Delilah and starting research on finding the patterns of the door of the Mystic Forest. V investigating the morphing grid, going into it with Bandora, and trying to look in for some insight from other Rangers throughout the grids and timelines. And Tyrion did some tinkering with Secret Spider and created the new Bullet Spider, whom Secret Spider can switch consciousnesses into and command back and forth between the regular body and the new Bullet Spider body. Outside of that, dark conspirings are starting to form in the world that our heroes will soon become aware of. The Apex Corporation is still hiding in the shadows, with their intentions being unknown, and their evil deeds only being known to our heroes and the slain SPD soldiers. The Mystic Root has also been obtained by our heroes and needs to be returned to the forest. However, that door, we don't know when it's going to open again. What else happened? I think that was it for the month of June, or at least all that I can remember right now. We run a very professional show here. But right now, as I wait for my other players to join in, I hope everyone's summer has been going well. I hope everyone is breathing easy and staying healthy in these strange conditions. And I just hope your summer is turning up swell. I just went to the beach this past week, and it was amazing. I went to Ocean City, and the ocean was violent, and I am 6'2", and I have never been thrown around like that. It was amazing. I was a little scared. It was amazing. And I guess also while we're here, the announcement of Power Rangers role-playing game 2nd edition has been made. And with that second edition, we will be switching from the Essence 20 system made by Renegade Games and Hasbro to the 5.5e system used in D&D. It's definitely an interesting choice that I am excited to see play out. I'll definitely be getting 2nd edition because I love this game. I love Power Rangers. I've loved Power Rangers my entire life. And I've been waiting for a Power Rangers RPG for a real long time. Before this game came out, me and my fiance were in the process of homebrewing Power Rangers into D&D, and we're having a lot of fun doing that, and that's something that we might come back to at some point. But this came out, and I went, wait a second, finally! But, you know, we got flaws, and we got some hiccups. And those are flaws and hiccups that can be rejuvenated with a 2nd edition. Rejuvenated? That's probably not the right word. Flaws that can be fixed up with the 2nd edition. Definitely excited to see what happens. No 2nd edition for My Little Pony, it seems. G.I. Joe and Transformers are also getting 2nd editions, but there was no 2nd edition announced for My Little Pony. Maybe that's coming down the line, or maybe it's done. I don't know. I'm definitely RPG, and I have friends who are interested in on that. So that may be something that comes to the future. However, as our players now join us in the chat, let's get ready to move ourselves back into the story with our 4 heroes, starting off with the Green Ranger, Wade.
Yeah, no, I was here the whole time. Yeah, I was doing it, and they were there too. Lamar.
The Pink Ranger, Lamar.
Uh, uh,
The Black Ranger, Vesper.
You know what? I don't know myself either. Tyrion, help.
Tyrion, the Purple Ranger.
willing things into existence with love and smarts.
Now, listeners, let's move our minds back into the world of the Power Rangers as we move back into Angel Grove onto the Galleon, which has taken flight into the sky and moving towards an alert that has been picked up on the computers on the Galleon, warning the Rangers of an attack happening in an adjacent city. Last we left you guys, you were all moving towards danger on the Galleon. Since moving, you have gotten the information that there seems to be a putty attack in Mariner Bay, and you guys are about 20 minutes away from that spot. Does anyone have anything they'd like to do or prepare before arriving in Mariner Bay?
That is not what I remember. The last
Can I
thing I
suggest-
wrote down was convince Bandora to quit being a shitter. We have smart people for this.
Can I suggest group? Can I suggest group training to summon big ass gun more than one time?
Well, Vesper was probably going to ask about Mariner Bay.
That's a smart person decision right there.
Yeah, what do we know? What's the sit rep?
Well, they were going to ask Lamar because they're not from this planet.
Yeah, Lamar, if you want to give me a history, you can see if you know anything about Mariner Bay. But Bandora, Mick, and Polly are also with you guys.
Would history be culture?
Navi. I just called them Polly. Their name is Navi. Culture, yes.
Got you.
I know what game I'm playing.
So that is going to be a 14 on the 20 and a 3 on the 6.
All right, yeah. So, when thinking back, you know that Mariner Bay is a seaside city. You visited there a couple times to go to the beaches with your family when you were younger. It's a couple hours away from your home of Prestville. You know that it's home to a lot of marine experimentation and marine systems. They're very famous for their water filtration plant. Because they are a seaside city, they're very, very famous for their crabs and seafood boils and different types of seafood. So it's a very coastal city. A little bit of a gambling city if you head towards the further out ends. It's a nice place that you have good memories of.
And then as far as the attack, do we know, is it Tenga's again?
From the images you've gotten on the screens, it's just putties.
Okay.
So Vesper is specifically going to ask if there's any Apex buildings located at the bay. And I don't know. I think would they be able to look it up in the computer? Because I don't think they'd think Lamar would know.
Yeah, you can look it up on the regular internet.
Do we see the putties on the screen?
Yeah.
Wade would like to go up to the screen and closely study it to see if he can find that one putty that danced away that one time and recognize it.
Leering into the screen, you lean in so your nose is almost touching the glass, and you feel that slight staticky feeling start to go between you and the screen. And as you study each putty individually through the changing cameras, you don't necessarily see any that are dancing. Each one kind of looks familiar, as putties are pretty uniform in shape and size. But you don't see any that are dancing, or any that look like they'd be scared to see you again.
Was that supposed to be
no. Go ahead.
Was that supposed to be a technology rule you wanted me to do?
Yeah.
Okay, finish up with Wade, and I'll tell you my rules.
There's no discernible way to tell, is there?
Not without being down there, no.
Okay, I'm gonna point at the screen and be like, right there, that's that funky little guy I seen that one time. Point at a very specific putty.
Mick's gonna turn and look at you. That's which one? They all
That
kind of
one
look
right
the same
there.
to me.
No, I know him. I seen him. He was dancing. He's dancing. Look, he just wiggled. He's about to
Well-
break it down.
Well, maybe we can capture that one if you really want to keep it as a pet or something. I don't know. But we're getting closer. You guys have anything you want to take care of before we get down to the ground?
He's a free spirit, man. You can't tame that.
I got a 19 on my 20 and a 6 on my 4 because Vesper is just going to like walk past Wade and just go on the computer.
So, what are you looking for specifically? Or what are you typing in when you search?
Oh, Vesper. Well, Vesper would probably just like type in very basic stuff like Apex building and like Mariner Bay.
Let me do a quick roll. I don't have my regular dice tray today, and I gotta fumble through my dice collection to find what I need.
Is there any way I can give an assist on that also? Because Lamar also is interested in Apex presence.
I think you might have something assist-wise as a Red Ranger or Pink Ranger role. But if you want to support your friend, you can definitely assist them, and that can add an upshift 1 to Gabby's roll. Since Lamar has some information about Mariner Bay as it is. And is also familiar with using Earth's computers.
There we go.
All right. So at a 70%, Vesper, using the computers, you start looking up Apex buildings, Mariner Bay. And after a little bit, Lamar comes up next to you and does a little bit more typing. Apex building locations near Angel Grove. Apex building locations, period. And after a while, you guys find the Apex website on Google. And through that, you're able to find their Where Are We tab. And you find the main building that is set up in Crestville and a couple other buildings around the world. One being in Japan, one being out in the ocean in the Atlantic. And there is a small Apex firm in Mariner Bay, but not a full facility. It's more of a distribution center.
So yeah, they'll be there.
I think Vesper's gonna look to Lamar and go, even if it's not them, I think we should pay them a visit. See what they're sending to each other.
That's
That's
a good idea.
Bendora's gonna lean in. You guys looking to start trouble with Apex?
I believe they are already starting trouble with us. Is it not wise to know what they're up to?
I mean, I agree with you, but it might be a little early. We kind of just had our brush with them a month ago, and we don't know what their cards are yet, so we don't want to accidentally walk into something that we're not prepared for, you know? It is good that you looked that up. We should definitely keep an eye out. I'll keep an eye out on the sky to make sure nothing sneaks up on you guys, but let's deal with the putties first before we worry about Apex. At least for today.
I agree. I trust you, Vendora. But I think I agree while we are there, we should check it out after the putties. Even if it's early just to see.
All right, then let's do that.
And then I want to do one more inspection. I want to see if it seems like the putties are attacking specific things or if it's just kind of like mindless attacking.
Yeah, go for it.
Should I roll alertness, survival,
Alertness.
alertness? That is an 11 on the 20 and a 2 on the 2.
Remind me of what it was you were trying to do again.
See if the putties are attacking specific targets or if it's just kind of general chaos.
So, well, looking at the screens and looking at the different feeds that are flipping through, putties are not so much physically attacking people. They're getting physical. They're pushing people to the ground, pushing them out of chairs and pulling them out of cars. But once someone's on the ground, they're moving on. However, you do notice that there are putties that are going into shops with technology, taking computers and monitors, and then from there disappearing.
So it looks like they're ransacking the town. Had to clear my throat, do the Lamar voice. So it looks like they're ransacking the town.
It looks like you're right, dude. Right, 5 minutes. You guys ready? And Vandora from there is going to start heading towards the upper deck of the ship, opening the door for you guys.
I follow.
Yeah, Vesper's gonna follow right after. I think. No, they were going to shift in their power suit, and they're not yet.
As the doors open,
No, I was just gonna say Wade's gonna just kind of go in their direction, but not taking really his eyes off the screen.
as you guys break the barrier from lower floor to upper floor to outside, you smell a bit of smoke in the air, much less smoke than was in the air back during the attack on Crestville. And you see that there are a few cars that are crashed into buildings or light poles that are just smoking. There's no major damage being done to any property, but things are overturned, the streets are a mess, and putties are kind of running amok. You're over the central area where the ransacking has been taking place, and below you, most people have seemed to have cleared out. There are SPD soldiers in the area who are fighting back against the putties. They are not having difficulties. They are actually seem to be handling themselves all right. But there are a dwindling number with only a few left, but definitely enough to be worried about.
So I think we should prioritize helping people. If we can, we should find out what they're taking specifically while we're down there, though.
You said it was mostly technologies there. Should we not look for stores and then defend on the way?
Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
Are there any major pockets not being that are being unattended?
When you say major pockets, what do you mean?
Is there like a group of putties where it's just they're centralized where SPD is, or is it the main attack force of the putties? Are they focused on SPD while the others are grabbing the technology that they're grabbing?
It's more of a frenzy, and SPD is making their way in their formations.
Okay.
So they are moving and clearing as putties are doing what they are there to do, but attacking SPD soldiers when they are interrupted.
This
Okay.
may have already been asked,
Mhm.
but was there any place that they were actively avoiding? It seems.
I don't think they're avoiding anywhere. No.
Okay, so there's not like a huge pile of not putties somewhere. You know what I mean? Like they're not specifically attacking one place or a handful of places.
No, just stores with technology, and not even so much like tech stores. Like if it's like a restaurant that has a TV screen to show the menu, they're going in to get that. So,
And do
so
we
they're
see-
getting screens and monitors and CPUs, whatever technology they can get their hands on.
Do we see what they're doing with them other than just like taking them away somewhere? Are they going in a specific direction with them?
Lamar noticed earlier, this is something that you can share with them. Lamar noticed earlier that while things were being taken, putties were quite literally disappearing after getting to like a certain point away from things. So like they're kind of fading away to what you guys could maybe assume is teleportation of a different nature than your own.
I was gonna say it doesn't look anything like what we do, right?
You know, they just kind of and fade away.
Want to try a pincer attack where we go to the furthest end of where SPD is so that we're not impeding on them, and then we find a putty or two that we fight to try to get them.
I think we should have them transform first. I think that's what the best person would do now that you're in the thick of it. Unless you guys think we should wait.
Have we gone down officially, or?
Oh no, you're still on the deck. But
Okay.
you are above where you need to drop.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
And-
before we go down, I am going to morph, but
I thought we were going to do an Angel Grove dive and morph.
You guys can absolutely dive. That's always an option for you.
Red Hot Chili Peppers intensifies.
I want to know where they're going though.
I don't think we'll be able to
wanna
tell. I think we're
suggest
gonna have to.
something. Yeah, I want to suggest something, but it's out of character, so I'm not gonna.
Ask away as the player.
Well, I like I said, I wanna know where they're going. I want to grab like a fucking TV or something, and then hold it up in the air, and then wait for them to grab it, and then get teleported with them.
I think that's 100% a way to move.
That's
But
something
I was
Wade
going to.
would do, but he wouldn't say it.
No, he would
do
do it. I was gonna just have Vesper
Yeah.
do their like see through, like when they're in their when they have their in their ranger form, they can see through solid objects. But it's only for like 30 feet, so it's only gonna be good when they're on the ground.
So the putty's taking it, or are they like absorbing it into their puttiness?
Oh, they're taking it. They're like carrying things with like both hands.
Okay, so this is like just like the Phillies one or something, and people are just
Yeah. So essentially, their movement is cut in half when they're carrying something.
okay.
I do want
Also-
to say,
Oh.
since this seems like we might be fighting, since V leveled up, you guys all get an upshift in either your power weapons or your blade blasters. That's one of their
Ooh.
abilities.
Ooh.
Do we have blade
And
blasters? Do we have a side
No.
arm?
we don't. We just have our power weapons. And we all
I
shoot.
think technically
so this is-
sidearms are part of the like starter item kit, but we've never officially stated that we have them.
Yeah. That's something we
I
can
mean,
work
like-
on right now if you guys want.
Technically, Wade's shotgun is also a blade, and I
Okay.
believe it is
Yeah.
classified as a blaster, if I'm not mistaken. In the
It is quite
I
literally a
know.
blade blaster.
yeah.
But blade blaster in a general sense of having a everybody has like a matching sidearm.
Right.
And who
9
has the
times out of 10
lowest
it's usually a gun
targeting?
depending on the season. but most of you guys already have guns as it is.
Targeting.
Yeah, we all have guns.
So if you guys want like,
Holy shit! I have a D6 in targeting.
What about
First
you
targeting,
guys? Targeting. Hold on, on my sheet. I believe.
Oh, here it is. I have a
targeting.
D6 targeting.
I have to
Whoa.
use adolescent attitude on mine, so it'll be a D2.
All right, Vesper's gonna give Tyrion, and we can like say it's from like their training. You get a level in targeting, but it's only one member, so it's Tyrion.
Oh, thank you. Let me write that
Yes.
somewhere. Also, I had a thought. So because we're morphed, why don't we just use the cards on any of the cards that we have, the pinpoint A, pinpoint B card, and put them on the device so that when they go, we can just go to wherever the card is.
I love you guys.
200 IQ play.
Actually, big, massive brain.
Yeah. Say that out loud in character so Wade understands.
So we
He
have
was
these
just gonna
cards.
grab a TV.
So we have the cards. We can move from point A to point B. So put the point B on a device that you're fighting, on the putty that you're fighting, and then when they disappear, we can point A to the card, to wherever they are, and hopefully it's not in an Apex facility.
I was going to say, what if it's
We have-
a nest?
And it's a grid rule, so we might not even get it.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was automatic.
No,
I mean,
that's what
even if
Vesper was
it's not,
training
I
at.
have a D6 culture and a specialization in morphing grid.
Well, I mean, so does V. They're pretty good at it, but I'm just saying there's a chance that it might not even work, and it might be some teleportation magic bullshit that stops it from happening too. Yeah.
You gotta
True.
believe in the
True.
heart of the cards, and then
I mean-
you'll get plot armor, and we'll get it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm down for it. Let's do
Wait,
it. But I'm just saying.
we have scene points. We can do this.
Oh, we
automatically
do.
I mean,
We
I
can make
like
it-
that idea.
All right, Rangers, how you want to move? Are we morphing and diving, or are we teleporting down?
We're morphing and diving, but I have a
morph and dive.
question. I have a question out of character. So say, fun fact, if we use our point A, point B cards,
Mhm.
and two of us, can we bring people with our point A, point B cards just in case we would have an out?
You have to intend to do it, but yes.
Okay, so two of us leave our point B cards, just in case there's a swarm. Two of us put our point B cards somewhere in the town that we're doing, in the place that we're doing now. Then the other two put them on putty things, and then just in case we get into a swarm, we'll be able to just teleport back through grid shenanigans.
I mean, honestly, it might not be a bad idea for one person to leave a point on the galleon.
Or that.
Yeah. Before we even jump off, we should probably just do that.
Then we can, if we find any civilians that need saving, we could just teleport them back.
Or that.
Did the civilians know about our badass spaceship?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
not
that's fair.
my
That's
house.
okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's not.
Okay.
Hey, we're here to help you. And then we just disappear them. That's terrifying to
I mean, we'll bring
bystanders.
them back.
So how
Fly
about
away
we
in the
leave
sky.
we leave one on the galleon, we leave one on the floor of the of Mariner Bay, and then we do what we need to do.
One on the TV, and then leave one as a just in case.
Correct.
All right, I think we've got our plan locked and loaded.
Hell yes.
And
We
on
should-
that
we should
note,
be,
I think I'm gonna point B on the galleon. I don't know if I have to roll for that or.
the one that's in town, wherever we leave that, it should be someplace that's like not gonna collapse or get fucked up or something like that. Because if it's something that we find like civilians and we're gonna teleport them to, we want it to be like a safe place, but also not a place that's anywhere, that we have a vested interest in.
Somewhere on the beach away from the stores.
Yeah.
Is there a way for us to throw it behind where SPD is already swept?
Depends on how good you can throw.
Vesper.
Yeah.
I think that's the best for thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do the cards work? Is it like we leave the physical card on the thing and teleport to it, or is it like a mark? You know what I mean?
It's you place the card down and it is a mark. It is a marker of where you will pop up when you use that card, or at least a general area if like your body won't fit. Like if you're gonna teleport into somewhere that's like too small for you to like fucking survive, you're gonna teleport to like the next best area.
Okay.
So, point A, point B cards. All right. And Lamar, you said you're leaving your point A at the Galleon?
Yep. In case we need a quick escape.
Okay. Who else is leaving? All right. I guess everyone else is waiting for now to place down their point A, right?
Correct.
Tyrion, you said you wanted to get yours behind where SPD has already swept?
Yes. Or if I can give it to Vesper, since Vesper probably has a better long range situation.
I'm just worried if it's a strength thing. If it's a strength thing, no. But if it's a targeting thing, yeah, Vesper's pretty good at targeting.
I'm gonna say it is magic. So you guys do have a little bit of like willful control over it. So it would be a targeting roll, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm giving mine to Vesper so we can get it behind SPD Suite.
All right, Vesper, you want to take aim and toss that card?
How high are we off the ground?
100 feet. You're like a couple 50 feet above like the highest building below you.
Okay, so yeah, Vesper is gonna look to it and go, I have a pretty good shot, but I do not have the technology to do this just yet. We're gonna have to get a little bit closer, and then they're gonna look over to like a roof, and I think they're gonna like go to like transform and then jump on that roof to see if it's any closer.
So morphing as your
my range with the Star Slinger is 50 feet. I could slingshot the card
onto the roof.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean that's a safe space.
Hey,
so the closest roof to you got.
Quick point of question, real quick, before that happens, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
Does momentum carry?
Depends on how the dice decides.
Okay.
Okay.
As far as I'm thinking of it right now, no, probably not. Depends on how the dice decides to act, though. But the closest building top to you guys is
Nah, just do it. Do it. The heart of the cards. Believe in yourself.
I was gonna say, well, Vesper's in that range. I lied. They have 100 feet if I use their ICU ability, but that's still just 100. That barely gets them there. They'll do it though. I'll do it.
Yeah, the closest building top to you is the Braiding Building, which is just a regular like financial building, but it does have rooftop access. So if you do want to throw your card onto there or place it there, it is a place that'll be safe for people. or if you just want to use
Yes.
that as a place to get closer to the ground to get the card closer to where you want it on the ground.
We'll get them from the danger. If the rooftop, if they get trapped on the rooftop, that's on them. Is how Vesper sees it.
Mm.
So yeah, I think Vesper. I'm gonna do the roll if everybody's okay with it.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
okay with me.
Yes.
So you are morphing and tossing the card, or morphing and jumping to place the card?
Morphing and tossing the card.
Gotcha. All right. So you're gonna morph as your free action. Blah, magic sounds, and then for your targeting roll, it's going to be a difficulty.
Tell me.
What the fuck is going on, dice? It's gonna be a difficulty of 21.
What?
I what the fuck? I can re-roll that. I can re-roll it. That's kind of
You
crazy.
don't have to, because I can probably get it, because I have a 20 right now, but I didn't use my upshift.
Hardest
So I
shot of your
can-
life right now.
Yeah. So
When this
may I
started-
request to keep the 16 on my D20 and then upshift and roll a D8? Oh, Grand DM.
Yeah.
It's still 20. Vesper didn't do it unless one of you guys have magic. I don't think Vesper has anything to help you.
Surely use a story point.
Mm-mm.
I was about to say definitely use the story point.
Well, you're only one off, so let's not use the story point yet. You toss the card, and it leaves your fingers in a very graceful way, flying on the wind, very flat. However, as it starts to skid towards the roof, it skids into a little bit of a slip under the kind of like fire escape door. So what's inside it's on the roof. It's inside. It's just like under a door now. So people are gonna be fine when they teleport.
Okay.
Vesper is deeply disappointed in themselves and is happy they have their mask on.
I will never recover from this.
Never. Absolutely never. That's exactly what they say.
All right. And Tyrion's point A card is on the braiding building roof.
All right, we got anything else we want to do before we take the dive, or?
Oh, I thought we were already in the dive.
Yeah, I think as you say that, Vesper
Oh,
is
that was
already-
during the dive.
Vesper
Okay.
is yeah, I think
As
Vesper
soon
is
as
actively
Wade
doing that.
saw Vesper
I look
jump,
left and
he
right, and
also
everybody's
jumped.
gone, and then I morph and jump.
Right, and as you guys jump, Bandor's gonna lean over the edge and put his fist in the air. Go Rangers, you got this! And you guys are now in a free fall. Let's see, give me a acrobatics. Or actually, I'll let you guys choose individually. Do you gonna roll acrobatics or finesse for your journey down through the air?
Tyrion finesse.
If I take
Yeah,
a
so-
downshift, can I shoot while I'm falling?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do acrobatics and try to shoot while I'm falling also.
I'm doing finesse.
Ha! It really doesn't matter for me. Either way, it's a 4, boss.
I would like to use a story point on my fall.
Can I say Vesper's 22 helps Wade? Or Lamar, whoever's closest? I imagine it's Wade, actually.
Well,
I have a 1 on the 20 and a 2 on my 4, so I think I should probably use that
Ooh.
story point.
I got a 18 on the 20 and a 4 on my 4.
Ooh. I got a 9 and a 2.
wait, no, okay. So I will say the acrobatics difficulty is 7, and the finesse difficulty is. Vesper, you said you got a 18 on your 20 and a 4 on your 4.
Yes, I did.
That's a crit, my guy.
I thought I had to get a 20.
Not you have to beat the score and have the max number on your skill die.
Oh, can they save? Can they save one or both of who's ever closest?
You can save whoever you want right now. You just crit. What do you want to do? You tell me.
Vesper jumps first, and then I imagine Wade and then Tyrion follow after, like, and then Lamar. And I think they don't land fully. They like land hanging on, like they kind of do, they try to like kind of Spider-Man it. They hang on a fire escape like halfway down a building,
Mhm.
and like they see the first like. They see Wade, and then they see Wade kind of fumbling, and then they just kind of see like kind of domino effect to everybody else. And I think they're gonna use their momentum and falling to kind of ping pong from building to building. Not even building, but like kind of like I said, Spider-Man it. So they're gonna like jump to a lamppost, catch Wade, and kind of throw him towards a car. Jump back to the fire escape, catch Tyrion, pat him on the head, and be like, "You're going to have to just walk down the steps. Do that." And then see Lamar, and then be almost late on Lamar, where they like jump off the fire escape, grab him, and kind of throw him to that lamppost where they had just caught Wade, so they're close together, and then just land and just kind of pat their hands together and go, "You guys should really go train more. I swear, I never see you in the rooms."
Would like to do an additional roll to Dukes of Hazzard my way into the car that I was thrown into.
Absolutely.
Is that also going to be acrobatics or finesse?
You pick.
Can I get survival?
I feel like Wade has gone through cars before, so absolutely.
As soon as Lamar hits the ground, he's still going.
Okay, so if I make like a grandstanding ass out of myself, can I do performance? Like I'm meant to do that?
Yes.
Oh hell yeah.
Can Vesper throw him with a flourish, knowing that he's going to do this? Like, here you go, friend.
Absolutely. You crit. You're the main character in this moment.
Would be a 14 and a 1 on the 20 and on the 6 for a total of 15.
And you're how are you trying to dive in? You going feet first? You going head first?
Oh yeah, no, like feet first, and then like my hands grab like the very top of like where the door meets the roof of the car, and I kind of use that to sort of pivot myself sideways and land perfectly into the driver's seat.
All right. So your difficulty was an 18, and you said you 15, right?
Wait. So when I roll, I've got a D6. Do I roll all 3 dice and then take the highest one? Is that how it works?
Oh no, that's unless you
Just
are
6.
Yeah, that's for
Okay.
whatchamacallit. I think
It's been a minute.
The name I can't remember in this moment.
I
Okay,
think
well
it's
it's
like burst
15
or something.
Yeah.
Specializations.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, but in this moment, you would just roll your d20 and your skill die for that level.
Yeah, it's a 15.
So, being only 3 off, you were thrown with great aim, so you're going where you think you're going, and you tuck yourself in and you hold your legs out straight to go through this first window, and it crashes inwards as your feet go into the car. But as you reach your hands up to grab the top of the door and the roof, your fingers slip and you go into the car with your feet smashing through the second passenger side window, kind of fall into the car afterwards, landing in the passenger seat with your back on the center console.
I'm just going to get fully into the passenger seat. Pretend like I meant to do that the whole time.
All right, everyone's on the ground. Wade is in a car. There are
Tyrion's technically on a fire escape.
Tyrion's on a fire escape, and there are currently 6 putties within sight. They are not currently engaged with you, so we don't have to roll any initiative. We can battle these putties as they are triggered. But
The car I'm in,
Mhm.
is this like a '90s car, or is this like a modern vehicle with technology in it? Because if so, I'm gonna put my card on the car.
Let me roll for that. Actually, it's a newer car. It's got like a navigation system in it.
Okay, so I would reasonably believe then that somebody would come for this, or at least the screen in it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put my card on the car, and I'm gonna yell out like, "Hey, I'm gonna put my card right here!"
In addition to the 6 putties that are within sight to you guys, 2 of them are carrying pieces of technology.
I'm doing that in hopes that, like, I draw attention to myself.
You want to give me a performance?
Oh, hell yes. Much better this time. 19 on the D20 and a 6 on the 6 for a total of 25. Oh, wait, I hope nobody comes steals my nice, fancy, technological car.
Oh, wait, hold on. You said you got 19 on the 20 and 6 on the 6?
Yes.
That's another crit. Because the difficulty was 22. Wait, is that wait, brain, hold up. Is that how it will work in this instance, actually? Since the...
What was
If
the
you
question?
play it, meet the beat
If
it.
you got 19 on the 20, my 20 was a 17. So you still beat that and still got the max number on your skill die. So this would still be a crit. I would say as DM. So yeah, how do you wanna get a putty to come steal this car?
Oh, I'm gonna crank the radio way the fuck up.
What song are you
And-
playing? Or what song is on?
Oh my god.
And why
I'm
is it
trying to
Mambo
remember
number?
the name of it. Give me 1 second. Somebody else do something while I'm figuring this out, please.
Tyr, you want to come down from that fire escape, or you want to assess the situation?
Yeah, I want to first assess the situation. I want to also, while he's yelling, where is SPD that I can see from him?
SPD is currently. Let me find a.
And did they hear him? Or like, is there any note? Like, did someone look in his direction?
From where you were landing, SPD was a couple blocks away. Again, clearing and moving. So they're not far off from you guys. As Wade is cranking the music, they will likely hear it in the distance.
The song, by the way, is "Keep Your Hands to Yourself" by Georgia Satellites.
All right, so
What?
listeners at home, pull up a second tab, turn on that song, and get ready to watch the magic happen.
So I'm going to use my
then-
super fast boy speed and get off this fire escape.
Oh yeah.
I think as Wade turns up the music, Vesper just goes, "Oh, it's time," and then summons their rifle.
For Lamar, am I on ground level? Did I land on top of a building? Where did I land again?
You're right next to Wade.
Yeah, you slid down a light pole.
Gotcha.
So you got thrown there and you grabbed on it. all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna post up where I'm at and do a kind of covering fire kind of deal for Wade.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you guys have your weapons readied. Wade, how are you calling these putties over?
I'm just gonna let the song do the work. I mean, if anybody's ever heard the Georgia Satellites, it's a little obnoxious, but that song in particular is a little on the nose for the situation.
Right, so as the music begins to blast out of the car through both of its broken windows, being echoed even louder, bouncing off the quiet city streets, two putties turn around and they start to gyrate a little bit, moving their shoulders and then their hips. And they start to like move in rhythm with the song towards the car as they notice you sitting on it. And these two putties will begin to run towards the car. So in this moment, you can't engage them. However, since you want them to steal this car, you do not have to roll an initiative yet.
Well, that and they're dancing. Dancing putties are all of Wade's friends. He knows those guys.
I'm kind of actually getting a little excited here. I'm basically just riding shotgun and I'm waiting for these guys to steal this car and see where we go.
I think, considering he might just be teleported in the car, I'm going to dive in the car with Wade.
Alright, so both you guys in the car as these two putties are approaching. One of them lays their forearm on the roof and leans in and looks at both of you. They have stone faces, but like you know this dude is like squinting as he like sizes you both up. And like makes Lamar, which side did you dive into?
I'm going to say I'm in the back seat behind Wade, considering, are you in the driver's seat, Wade, or?
Oh, I'm in the passenger seat.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'll hop in, I guess, in the back seat behind the passenger, so they can have the driver's side.
So after sizing you up, the first putty's gonna get in on the driver's side, adjust themselves in the seat, rise it up a little bit for how short they are, adjust the rear view mirror, and again they're gonna look in that rear view mirror back at you, Lamar, and you feel them squinting at you and judging you, but like they still don't feel hostile in this moment. The second one's gonna get in and sit next to you in the back seat, and like they're gonna sit a little bit too close and just and turn away from you.
Wade is just giddy with excitement, and I'd like to think right about now the titular line is playing in the song.
So are you guys gonna stay in the car?
Absolutely.
All right.
I can't let Wade do this by himself.
I think Vesper's actively watching this. Like they're like 10 feet away, just like what is going on?
All right. So, Bjorn, you got anything to act on?
I actually do. So are our cards linked, or is it 1 point A for 1 point B?
Elaborate a little bit.
So meaning, is it any point A card to any point B card, or are our cards personalized?
It's personalized, yeah.
Okay, I need one of y'all to throw your point card out of the window so that we can find it.
I have my point card on the galleon, that's why I'm with him.
I was gonna say the only person with a card left is Vesper.
No, so whose card isn't? So wait,
I'm with Wade in the car, and my card is on the galleon. So if shit goes south, I can.
So I need Wade. So I think we need Wade's card so that me and Vesper can get in while they take the call.
Yeah, gotcha.
I actually wrote a note down, and this was from 2 sessions ago, where they were explaining the cards, and I think I was picking my nose or something because I wrote Wade does not understand how the cards work. So I put my card like right in the glove box or whatever, thinking that that's gonna solve my fucking problems, and then the other card's still in my pocket.
Okay, wait. If I get wait, can't we talk in the helmets to each
Yeah.
other? Okay, so I'm telling Wade to drop the other card out the window so we can follow.
The music is on full volume.
You should hear me in your ears.
Do I?
I hope so.
All right.
Roll
I'm-
question mark.
Yeah, actually, I probably should in this situation. That's a 12
I think you should
for
too.
paying
Okay.
attention.
There we
Which is-
go. Okay.
Remarkable. By
And
the
difficulty was a 7, so you passed.
way. Okay, yeah. So I'm fumbling in my pockets, and I'm. Does my power suit have pockets, or is it just like a magic fucking?
You have cartoon pockets in the way that
Okay.
characters who wear skin tight suits can just pull a phone out of nowhere.
Okay, then yeah, I'm fumbling around in my magic pocket. Don't read too much into that. And I huck my card out the window onto the street.
Right, so Wade's point B card is with Tyrion.
There we go. Yeah, hurry up and
Are we
disappear.
taking a road trip?
All right. So the two putties that are in the car, the one in the one in the driver's seat, is on wheel, and their hands melt a little bit as their grip tightens on it. The second putty grabs the driver's seat from the back, and their hands all start to melt a little bit, and the car starts to shift and fade. From the outside, it looks like you're looking at the pavement, that kind of like, and like that. From the inside of the car, things start to shift around as the images around you switch from the outside of Mariner Bay to the dark, dank insides of some sort of building, castle, facility, who knows where. And you two have now been teleported who knows how far away. And we will pause on you two being teleported away and move back to Tyrion and Vesper.
And we saw the outside, the lifting and the disappearing.
Yeah, it got all wavy and then it just kind of faded away.
I think Vesper is immediately going to be like, once they're gone, they're gonna like be in their comms like, Ritu, are you alive? Please don't tell me you just killed yourselves. Hello, can you hear me?
I say, yeah,
Like-
I have the card.
No, not you. And like they're talking through the comms
Ooh.
to Wade and Lamar.
Can we hear them?
Yeah, your communicators are universal, so you guys can hear each other. In where they develop it, you guys can still hear each other. Yes.
Where are you?
We're in a dank cellar storage.
Good. Look around. Tyrion has your card. Just don't do anything too stupid. I know that's mostly towards you, Wade.
We got
Quick
good
alert,
at these.
it's not to say if you guys look around you can.
Yeah, I'd like to take a peek.
All right. Difficulty is going to be 7.
I meet 7. I have a 5 on the 20 and a 2 on the 2.
Oh yeah. All right. So, looking around, the thing is the two putty. These who teleport. First, you notice, the area that you are in is not very well lit. There's some light coming from the ceiling. They are electric lights. But around you is piles and piles of knowledge. And looking out the window, you look down and notice this car is piled on piles of technology. Screens are broken, pressure that's on top of them. Things that have been carelessly tossed into a pile. everything that the putties have been stealing. And every couple of moments, something else drops in. Just kind of like appears on the pile or drops in from higher up. And from where you are, you don't see any doors or such, probably because you're on top of a pile. But as far as what you can perceive now, that's everything you got.
I didn't catch if you mentioned the putties. Are they still in the car with us, or did they kind of despawn somewhere?
As far as you guys know, you're the only living things in there right now.
Okay.
What does Wade get with a 3?
With 3.
Yeah, that's a 2 on the 20 and a 1 on the flip.
You notice that your 2 new friends who liked your music are gone.
Darn. Well, that being all that I see, I'm gonna get in the driver's seat.
Music's also still blasting, by the way.
Damn right it is.
I'm
If I
actually
could turn
going
it
to
up
climb
louder, I
out of the
would.
car.
You might not want to do that, brother. I'm gonna get us out of here.
When Wade says that, I sit upright and I fasten my seatbelt.
As soon as I get in the driver's seat, I am going to gun it down the mountain of trash.
All right, give me a driving roll.
I actually don't remember if I have anything in driving. I do. Ah! That is a 19 on the 20 and a 2 on the 2 for a total of 21.
Right, your difficulty was 11. Just as a note, crits only apply once you're at a D4. Right. So you step on the gas and the engine roars. The music is still playing loudly throughout the room that is dead quiet, but now full of the sounds of a roaring engine. And whatever song has now come on the radio next. And you gun it down this hill, picking up tons of plastic and glass and technology as you do. And you start to move downwards, picking up speed, hitting almost 70 miles per hour before you finally reach the bottom. And I want you both to give me a... which we use in this moment. Me a brawn roll to see how you handle this flight crash.
Light. 17.
I don't have a point in brawn. I forget. Is that disadvantage? Is that what that is?
Yes.
Okay.
17 on the 20 and a 2 on the flip for a total of 19.
Mm-hmm.
4 was the lower of my rolls.
Alright, so difficulty being 13. As you hit the hard ground and the car bump around, you are firmly into your seat, holding onto the wheel, keeping yourself steady as the sudden change in incline takes you. Lamar, you didn't fasten your seatbelt as well as
Friendly reminder, I did.
you.
Okay, I was going to say I did specifically say I fastened it, but that's fair. Okay.
You put it in, but it didn't click all the way.
Didn't click. Yep.
Oh no.
And you're out that front window, shattering it and rolling onto the ground. You're only going to take 1 damage. But as you roll onto the ground, you land next to a door. Wade, you're still in this car that was just going 70 miles per hour down a hill and just hit a hard bump as you came onto the ground. How are you handling the car right now? You hitting the brakes, or are you still?
Oh no! Like as soon as Lamar ate shit, Wade just kind of This is like every other weekend back home, where him and his ne'er-do-well friends would wreck a shitty car that they bought from the junkyard for like a couple $100.
Mhm.
And just takes it for granted that Lamar has never done this before because he's got gorilla brain and assumes that everybody just has the same experiences as he does. So then as soon as that happens, he just gets out and picks Lamar up kind of like by the scruff and dusts him off like nothing really happened. And then I point to the door and I say, "Hey, see, I told you I found us a way out."
Yeah, you sure did.
Let Lamar open the door out of courtesy.
Is the car?
I
off?
was flung from the vehicle, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Is the car off or?
I would say that Wade probably left it on.
Mhm.
He's like, I mean, it is his friend, you know. He's still, that's kind of more important.
Right. So the opposite end of the hallway, you see two shapes, two living being shapes. One of them is about 7 feet tall, with large wings behind them. That they are and you can feel the evil intention from where you're standing. In train that is also walking towards you. You can if they're can't tell that they are wearing long, but you can tell they have long hair that reaches down to their shoulders that waves as they are taking each step. They have not taken notice of you yet, surprisingly. But they are coming down this hallway.
So just as a point of reference,
Mhm.
where are we in relation to the door?
You say you opened the door?
I was gonna let Lamar open the door.
Ah, okay, yeah. So door's not open yet, but okay. So let me see. I guess
I assumed he
What-
opened it. I don't know if he did.
What's your infiltration?
Infiltration. That is a nothing.
I had assumed. Okay. So I'm going to say stealth is out on this mission, probably.
I can shoot the door.
well, whether the door is open right now or not, above table, you guys do know that there are two figures outside of this. As characters, they don't know this right now because we're still closed and music is still blasting.
I'm gonna peek. So our characters don't know that they're on the other side of the door. That's just us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and like crack the door and do a little peek and probably get caught doing it.
All right. You want to give me infiltration?
That is a 6 on the 20 and a 1 on the 2.
Difficulty was only a 5. So, using your hands, you slowly start to open the door that's in front of you. The hallway lets in a little bit of light. It's much more well lit than the room that you're currently in. And from the crack in the door, you can see two figures that are approaching. One of them being a large figure that stands about 7 feet in broad with large wings on their back, and the second figure is shorter than the other, with long hair down to their shoulders.
And I'm going to turn to Wade and whisper, "We got trouble coming. What do you want to do?"
Real quick question for GM is,
Mhm.
Is the car the only piece of technology that is on? Are there like iPads blinking and like shit like that, or is
Oh, yeah, there's probably phones getting phone calls and stuff.
okay? So it's not unreasonable that like the putties would have absorbed the car, it got transported, and then just rolled down a mountain of garbage by itself because it was in drive or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Convey
You can try and
Wade
hide if
the
you
nature
want,
of
but
the
I'm worried
trouble.
about Wade's infiltration.
Yeah.
Well, the room
Um,
that you're in is very dark. You will have that advantage.
I've got survival if this is a survival situation.
Yep.
No.
Used to be
So do we want to try and hide with survival, or
I'm
we wanna
sure
fight?
Wade has plenty of experience playing in the app. That will be nice to hide.
I know I've hidden from many a junkyard dog sneaking in to, you know, liberate someone's car who was unjustly ticketed.
All right, so
I'll go with that if. Again,
yeah, I'm down for a try and hide.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
all right, so around the room are just piles and mountains of stolen technology, enough to hide behind. That you brought in is the biggest piece in there. There don't seem to be any more cars that are within sight, but there are plenty of piles to hide behind. And the room itself is pretty large.
Which way does the door open? To my left or to my right? Or does it open like towards the other? Like
it opens
towards the
outward
hallway?
into the hallway.
Okay. So hiding behind the door is not going to do anything for me.
No. But yeah, when Lamar went to peek, the door opened outward.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm going to find not necessarily the biggest pile of rubbish to hide behind, but rather the most pliable pile of rubbish, and kind of almost bury myself in it like some sort of bug. Little trash goblin.
All right.
And I think I'm going to do similar, just kind of try and find somewhere to tuck my body, but that's easy to like pop out of if I need to.
All right. So, Wade, you give me your survival roll first.
And a 1. For a total of 11.
All right. You successfully cover yourself up. A good way to peek out. And you are well hidden. Lamar, give me your rolling infiltration.
Either
you
way,
also want to roll
infiltration and survival are the same. I rolled either way. It's a 9 on the 20 and a 2 on the 2.
All right, and describe how you hid again.
So I tried to find like a pile of trash that I could kind of duck under, but if I think that I'm going to have to fight, that I can easily pop out of and not have to like lose a turn, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So you were also successful into getting into your hiding space. It's a little tighter than you would have liked it to be, but considering the time restraint you're under right now, you make it work the best you can. You hear the door creak open, and two sets of footsteps. They both sound distinctly different. The first set is clearly shoes on the ground, and the second set is a type of like tapping of something hard on the ground with each step. kind of hollow tapping, like someone is dropping a pin every time they walk. Again, this room is not well lit, so the images that you're seeing are not too clear. But if either of you want to roll perception to get a better look, or
Alertness.
yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Five on
That's
the
a-
20 and 2. Or no, sorry, that's a 1. I lied. It's a 1.
I literally rolled the exact same thing as you.
You got too much trash on me.
I
You
also
said-
rolled a 5 and a 1.
Yeah, so you guys aren't able to make out any finer detail of the two people, but
Too good at hiding.
But the two of you start to slowly hold your breath as the two of them begin to talk. The taller of the two turns towards the shorter. I heard something in here that just wasn't this radio. And he reaches into the car and smashes a couple things until the radio finally stops. I hate Earth music. You know anything that's going on in here? I mean, that Putty's stationed. If any humans come back with any of this stuff, I want to know. And the second figure speaks up. I don't think there's anything else in here. Should there be, we'd find it. Because they can hear us right now. And they should be very scared for the people they know can hurt them. So anyone hiding may want to come out right now. And they're gonna wait for a few moments. I want you both to give me another survival roll. Difficulty of 6.
I have a 7 on the 20 and a 2 on the 2.
Wait,
Realized my mic was off. That is a 12 and a 3 for a total of 15.
and you both pass. All right, so you both still remain quiet as you observe. See, nothing. The shorter figure says. Can we get out of here now? We have plans that we need to get back to. And I have a list I'd like to get back to, even more importantly. The taller figure groans and... I'm sending Putties back. Just a car. Anything I find back here, I'm eating. And the two of them skulk out of the room, slamming the door behind them. You guys are now alone in the room once again, able to come out of your cover.
So now that we have a second, in the room, does it look like they're doing anything with the tech that's in here, or is it just piled up?
Nothing seems to have been touched yet.
Okay.
Everything is just gathered here right now. And even still, every couple of minutes, something else is dropping in.
Is it dropping in randomly, or is it coming in like from like one fixed point?
Kind of randomly. You just like every like couple of minutes, you just hear like something clatter.
Okay, and is it like a hole in the sky is opening up, or is it like just there and then not, or sorry, nothing and then something?
Nothing and then something, and sometimes things are a little inconsistent. Sometimes things just like appear on a pile. Sometimes something appears up and falls, or something might just land in a spot where like it lands on something unbalanced, and everything under it just kind of like avalanches. So the room has its own hum in a sense.
what's the play? Do we want to move in further? Should we call the others? If we're going to have a fight, we're going to want them here.
I'm kind of curious, almost. This is me, the player, not Wade. He's not curious about anything. What happened to the putties? They basically kind of gooified into the car, and then once we got ported, they were just gone. So are they? I'm almost wondering if they're still morphed into the car seat, or if they, when the teleportation happened, that they got shunted elsewhere.
Yeah, I'm suspecting they get ported somewhere else.
Yeah, when the teleportation happened, they were sent off somewhere else. Their purpose was completed. They got me seeks.
Yeah, you know what I want to do? I kind of want to. Wade's curious about the one thing he is curious about is the car, because that's one track mind. He wants to go and inspect the damage that one big guy did to smash it, and see if I can discern, since I didn't get a good look, see if I can discern the type of individual we would be dealing with. I want to inspect the damage, and I also want to make sure that the card is still in the glove box and it's not been ripped to shreds or discovered or whatever.
Yeah, go for it. So you walk up to the car and peek your head back inside, and you see what looks like a mallet could have been swung around inside the car. The radio is broken and dented inwards, like something heavy hit it several times in one spot until it stopped working. Several other spots on the dashboard are also broken inwards, like a large, heavy object was just smashed into them repeatedly. But I will note, when you did notice those two figures, neither of them were holding anything.
So you just materialized a mallet? Okay.
Or he's got club hands.
Yeah. Wade's gonna scratch his scruff and gesture over to Lamar for him to come over and look at it. See if he can figure out anything. Looks like we're dealing with Eustace bags or something.
Yeah, I'll come over and give an inspection.
And is the card still there? Can I even open the glove box with the shape that it's in?
Oh no, yeah, card's still there.
Okay, cool.
Wade, observing the card, you also kind of get the same things of this dude's either really strong or something with something in this car. Whoever that is has some kind of strength behind them that should definitely be taken note of.
Okay, so I want to do an inspection to see if I can tell, how far are we, where are we, if I can discern any kind of information like that.
Like how far you are from the team?
Yeah, how far we got teleported.
I think you would need to get in touch with Bandora or Mick for that.
Okay. Which I assume means we'll have to get outside of whatever dank basement we're in.
I mean, you have them on your communicators.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so patch over to Bandora and crew. Hey guys, you got to read? Can you hear me?
Read on what? What's going on? Right now we're just looking at Tyrion and Vesper taking care of things on the street. Where are you guys?
Can you tell me that? I'd like to know.
Mick chimes in. Tell you that? What? Give me a second.
We took a little trip. We teleported.
Yeah, it looks like. What are you doing on the moon?
The moon?
You are on Earth's moon. How did you teleport that far? We can't even do that.
Well, this is where the putties are coming from.
Okay. And Bandora switches over. How did you, what? Please describe what's happened. And in that same moment, Bandora is going to patch in Vesper and Tyrion. Hey, your friends are on the moon.
What do you
Oh.
mean the moon?
Well, I imagine they
We're
mean
figuring that out now.
The moon. It's fine. The moon is not far. We know where they're at. You guys are alive, not short.
So I'd just like to ask out of character, GM. You didn't expect us to do any kind of shenanigans like this, did you?
Not in the slightest.
You know,
You guys were supposed to hang out with the rescue heroes today.
Nah, we're skipping the filler episode.
so was that after you left that we talked about that, or was that before?
Wait, what?
About those movies?
Before?
Because he had brought up in the lobby chat about fuck, I already forgot the name, but I've definitely seen it.
Sunshine?
No.
The movie, the Nazis on the moon.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank you.
Iron Sky.
Oh yeah, that foreshadowing unintentionally.
Yeah. Except it's like the Power Rangers versions of Nazis, I guess.
Foreshadowing is subtle.
Yeah. The rated T for teen Nazis.
I mean,
For
hasn't
reference,
No,
listeners, we were
that was
talking about this in
Never
chat
mind.
before we started.
So you want to explain to your friends why you're on the moon? Or someone want to explain why anyone's on the moon? It only two Earth.
They can come back. You should not be worried. Although, this is good news. No?
Okay. How is it Vesper? Okay. So are you guys currently safe on the moon?
I mean, as safe as we're gonna be. There's some baddies up here, it seems like, but we haven't been caught yet.
What kind of baddies?
And I explained the short, femme and large mask.
Did the large one have wings?
They did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys need to get out of there now, or as soon as possible. If you can stay quiet, stay quiet. If you need help, let me know, and I'll be there as soon as possible, but you need to move. You need to get out of there before you're found.
I mean, we're kind of snuck behind enemy lines. Shouldn't we do something while we're here?
Take your card with you.
No, he said go. Listen to him.
Full disclosure, I think you are where the enemy is, but all right. If you can think of something to do, I'm giving you half an hour to do it. If you are not back on Earth in half an hour, I'm coming up there to get you myself. Miriam, Lamar, how are things on the streets right now? From what we're looking at, SPD is also handling things, and you guys are doing good.
Can I do an alertness?
Yeah.
What can we break?
4, okay. I got an 18 and a 4 on the D4.
So, what are you looking for in this moment? Are you just updating on what's around you currently?
Correct.
So, in like the past 20 minutes that Lamar and Wade have been gone, Vesper and Tyrion have been fighting the putties on the street, and as well as helping civilians where they can. You have not run into SPD yet, but they are closer than further away, with you guys essentially being around the corner from each other. Putty numbers are very low, and you guys have found yourselves at this point clearing and moving on, taking note of streets that are safe, taking looks into buildings, not noticing anything, and moving on until you find more putties. You still hear the babbling in the distance, but it is starting to grow quieter. Currently around you, there are no putties as you just defeated a handful yourself, and before getting Bandora's call. So right now you guys are in the clear with only a few putties left, but you're also around the corner from SPD.
Okay.
I think Vesper is gonna look to Tyrion and go, and they're gonna make it so like everybody can hear them on the headset as well, and go, I think Tyrion and I should demorph. There are people right around the corner, and they might be more helpful to civilians than the Power Rangers, you know.
All for it.
Just be careful. Remember what happened last time I demorphed.
Yes,
Also, if we demorph, we still have access to the guards, right?
Yeah.
Got it.
yes, but their eyes aren't on us yet. We can hear them. And we've seen them, but they have not seen us. You guys need to be careful, though. Keep your card and return as soon as you can. Normally, I'd say stay behind enemy lines and learn stuff, but I do not like the group being split like this.
It's nothing we haven't done before.
I think
Out of
Vesper's going to be
character,
more.
historically, it goes bad.
All right, so Tyrion, Vesper, are you guys you guys are going stealth?
We're going stealth and demorphed.
All right, we can pick you guys up wherever you need. Just let me know. We're gonna keep an eye on the moon situation. We're getting eyes up there now as we speak.
Good. Everybody be safe. We will see each other on the galleon at the end of this, I'm sure. And yeah, I think Vesper's gonna like demorph after that.
As you both demorph, you start to hear sirens in the distance. These are somewhat familiar sirens. Them only as you heard, as a large yellow and white van with emergency lights on the top rolls around the corner. It has a large red R on the side as it drives down the street towards you. It screeches to a halt as it stops next to the both of you, and a man in an orange vest and construction hat look out at the both of you. You two okay? You need pickup?
Yes? Question mark.
Hop in. And he's going to open up the back, or not the back, but he's going to open up the side of the van, which kind of flips up, and you can see several other people inside who are wrapped in blankets. Some of them are getting medical treatment from another member who's also wearing a Rescue Heroes logo on their uniform.
Vesper, we in there?
I think Vesper nods their head and just walks in quietly, kind of just eyeing them up as Gabby scrolls through their notes for the names of the other rescue heroes.
Hear that? We're walking in.
All right, so you guys climb into the side of this rescue van, and they pull.
Was it
off.
Rocky, Ariel?
No,
were those the other two?
Well,
But those are the two that saved us before, right?
yeah.
Okay, good.
Excuse me. But right now you are with a man in an orange vest and a construction hat, and you were also with. Meanwhile, I go to the character wiki because there's so many of these dudes. Gotta sell toys, you know.
They always save the day.
One of these dudes got to be a paramedic. What's going on? Actually, you know what? I got it. All right. So, as you guys are in the van, there is a medium-sized woman with short blonde hair who is currently tending to an injured person who has a broken arm. She's putting a splint around it and giving them a sedative to help reduce the pain until they can get them to a proper hospital. Across from her, there is a young man about the same height with the same color blonde hair. He is also doing paramedic work on a young man who has a pretty bad cut on his leg. Both of them having Rescue Heroes logos on the back of their uniforms.
Got it. What's your name?
You talking to me? And she kind of like turns her head as she's still wrapping this person's splint.
Yes.
My name's Dana. I'm a rescue hero, and we're here to help people like you, little dude. I'm sorry, I'm just a little distracted right now. I'll like get this man here settled.
Heard that. I'll wait my turn.
And
Where are we
everything okay?
going?
The other blonde man shouts from right behind her, as there's not crazy room inside of this space, but enough for the two of them to move around in the middle to tend to everybody. And Dana responds, I'm good. It's just a lot right now. And what was your question?
Oh, as he says everything that's okay, Tyrion's going to look around and says everything's where it should be. And where are we going?
Hey dude, I don't want to kill your questioning, but right now it's a really heavy situation. We are heading towards Rescue Heroes HQ. From there, we'll be able to send everybody to the nearest hospital that'll be able to treat them for the problems they are having. And as he says that, he finishes wrapping the boy's leg and moves around the vehicle, checking on patients to find you. All right, hey, buddy, how you feeling?
Way to dismiss a child. Jesus.
Hey, but it's a real tough situation right now. And he points to drawings.
Oh, wait, are people actively bleeding?
If I can help it, not anymore. But no one right now.
Oh, Tyrion's flabbergasted. That's it. Best friend.
Do you two need help at all? You seem, although everybody seems well enough here, you seem
Ryan,
overwhelmed.
Ryan is standing up and reaching above everybody into a shelf that is the way, and he takes out a couple pads to clean his hands and sanitize them before throwing them away in a small trash can and replacing his gloves. To be honest with you, kid, this is my kind of second day on the job. I wasn't prepared to deal with something like this today, or any day. But you know, Dad needs us.
Side note, can
This is. Go ahead, friend.
Oh, I was just going to ask, can I streetwise knowledge for the rescue heroes? Because they seem kind of flustered for a second day on the job, and I'm concerned.
Yeah, you can streetwise.
Okay.
And this is Gabby asking, did he say because Dad needs us?
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Okay. Okay. I have a 19 on the D20 and a 2 on the D2. What do I know?
So from what you can tell about these two people, they are trained to do what they are doing, but they are not prepared to do it in these conditions, in a sense. They seem like they're fit for a hospital. They're not made for the back of the ambulance. They even kind of seem like they were just kind of put here, maybe. They have a familiarity with what they're doing, but an unfamiliarity with putting it into action.
Okay.
Oh, and also
The
with your streetwise, you can tell that these people are clearly related.
Heard that. So they didn't get illiterate. They're not high enough to get alliteration, but they're high enough to go out in the field. Okay, that is noted. I have nothing else.
All right, so inside the Rescue Heroes van, Ryan has just changed his gloves and he moves on to Vesper. Anything wrong?
No,
Any
I
pain?
am fine, which is why I offered to my help if you need help. I am familiar with these conditions.
Unless you're a professional, I cannot legally allow you to help us right now. I'm sorry.
One second, I want to see Vesper's character sheet because they have nothing in social, but I might be doing social stuff. Can Vesper try to persuade him?
To what?
Let them help, just so we can get some information from them.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a roll.
Would I be able to help with an upshift?
I think you need to because I haven't even flipped my coin yet. They're not good at social, like I said, and my D20 is a 4.
So can I help with an upshift in this persuasion? And what Tyrion will say is that Vesper has been keeping me alive in this unprecedented time, and they can help by keeping others alive while we're here and helping.
And yeah, so you can go ahead and add an upshift to Vesper's roll.
That's a
And you
hot
can reroll that
6.
skill die.
Oh, okay. Okay, a little bit better. I got 13 on the 20 and then 3 on the D4. Investor's gonna go. I know science pretty well, and I can help in the capacity of, let's just say, at combat situations. And as my friend here has said, I am fine. He is fine. I've kept him fine through this. Let me keep you fine through this.
He gives you this caring look and smiles at you. All right, get gloved up, hands clean. We don't need anyone getting any kind of infections and anything. And he points upwards above you. Wipes up there, gloves up there. said you've worked in combat. How old are you? What have you done? And he says, and he's saying this as he is leaning down to help a woman who has a couple cuts and bruises on her arm.
I think Vesper's going to look to him and be like, "Listen, if you do not have time for questions, I do not have time for questions. Let us help these people, and then we will answer each other's questions, okay?"
All right. SPD is giving the all clear. I think things might be all right outside now. So we should be at Rescue Heroes HQ in about 10 minutes. Any questions you have, then we can talk then. Now, for gloves, and I want you to help this lady over here. And he's going to point to someone who is currently bleeding from their nose.
Can these rolls only be science rolls, please?
Tyrion has a
My survival. I can try it, but I was banking on science.
So Tyrion has a question for Vesper. You are skilled in murdering people, correct?
Simply that. Vesper is the
So
last
it
couple
is-
sessions. Vesper's trying to do something different.
So wait, no. Keep the logic train. So it is safe to say that you have an expertise in the humanoid form? Ish?
It's not on the skill sheet, but I can say so, so yes, unless the DM says otherwise.
So DM, humanoid form, maybe some type of proficiency because of death like things. So undeath should be a thing.
The reverse process of killing people, duh.
Yeah. Give me the science roll.
There we go.
Yes, the Vespertarian duo. All right, I'll take that. I got a 12 on the D20 and a 1 on the 4.
All right. And remind me one more time of what is happening. Oh yeah,
A lady's bleeding from her nose.
Oh, I was saying,
Yeah.
stopping a nosebleed.
Right. So, I will say, we're not necessarily going to go into the lady, but making this roll, you are able to properly help her stop the bleeding, clean herself up, and patch her up a bit for the cut that she does have in her nose from a piece of debris going up it.
Oh Jesus!
You're even able to use some tweezers to fish out that piece of debris and get some gauze up there to stop the bleeding from spreading anywhere else. Clean it up a little bit, disinfect it, and have her set, and you're ready to move on to the next person. Before we move back to the moon, Tyrion, did you want to do anything?
I'm telling that one lady, don't do drugs, because that's no.
She laughs at you very, very loudly and reaches into her purse and pulls out her daily pills. You want to say that again?
Yeah. Don't do drugs, kids. We're good. Tyrion doesn't
Tyrion
like
looks
blood.
into the camera.
We're done. Tyrion's done.
It's a Rescue Squad Dare commercial.
Very special episode.
Yes. Very special segment.
If you ever see a gun, mash it. All right, so moving back onto the moon, you guys have been taking note of the car and noticed that it looked like something powerful was swung into it, causing large dents to be put into the dashboard and the radio, which is now completely destroyed. You're in this room alone, and it was openly announced that putties would be sent to this room to guard it. How do you guys want to move with the half hour that Bandora has allowed you to investigate?
So I want to do, and I don't know if it's like a thing built into my suit that I can do, but I want to
Mhm.
kind of scan for like morphin grid and or like high level tech.
Well, you have a proficiency in more. Well, not you have a proficiency in morphing
Yeah, I
grid.
have a specialization in
wanna-
morphin grid.
Yeah, so if you want to do that specifically with that specialization, you can. Like, try and sense a trace of morphing grid.
Yeah, if anything's being powered by it, or That's a 5 and a 5. And with specialization, do I add 2 to that? Is that how that works? Or
Oh, specialization, you roll all your specialization dice, but take the highest one. So if you're like a D8, you roll your 8, 6, 4, and 2, but take whichever one.
I see. Okay. And then whichever's highest is the one I go with. Okay, yeah, 5 and 5 is still the highest. So a 10 total.
Yeah. Brains. Attack. Scanning for morphing grid energy.
Yeah.
All right, so you know what you intend to do, but you're not sure of how to do it at first.
How to do it.
So you close your eyes and take some deep breaths as you feel the kind of humming around you of energy. You notice the feeling that your powers give you and the energy around your skin and your eyes from your suit and your helmet. So you start to understand like the frequency that the morphing grid starts to vibrate on. And as you seek that outward, you look to your whichever side of you weight is on, and you notice the same energy about them, but you physically see their green energy. Outside of Wade, you don't notice any other morphing energy besides the two of your own.
Okay.
Well, you also notice a small spot of it coming from inside the car, but that's likely from Wade's magic card.
The card. Yep.
Yeah. Besides that, in this room, there's no morphing energy, and you don't seem to sense any outside of it.
All right, Wade, what do you think? Should we move deeper in, or I don't know. I don't want to.
Do I get the sense what you're doing? Like, do I get the sense you're looking for stuff?
I just start breathing deep and close my eyes.
Yeah, it's just you're having like a fucking panic attack. Well, I want to steal. I mean, there's all this shit laying around.
I want to steal.
Yeah.
Let's ask Fred what he wants to do.
Wade, stay true to our delinquent ways.
I mean, like, it was already stolen, and I think, was it Vesper who said, like, we should sabotage something?
It was. Yes, it was. And also, like, Wade logic is stealing from a thief. Is that really bad? I imagine not, right?
Absolutely not.
I agree.
Wade is having this debate. This debate within themselves. They look to their right on a pile of garbage, or not garbage, but technology, and they see a brand new, tiny green 3DS.
I mean,
it even has a street pass alert.
I'm looking for more something that is like I can use to, in the same vein as my miscreant activities where I was like, I rifled through that guy's pockets and got like hand grenades. and gave
Mhm.
them away to people to be destructive. I am looking for something along those lines. Like not something that's like a hand grenade necessarily, but something that I could use to actively ruin someone's day.
Some of the
So if you
technology is
wanna
military grade weapons, and Wade finds them all.
if you wanna
Like-
roll for rummaging, you can.
Rummaging.
This will be an
Okay.
in alertness roll.
I'm stealing that from you. Rule for rummaging.
Yeah.
Better.
Would I'm trying to gamify this here. Would I be able to finagle my way into survival somehow? Let me look at something really quick.
If you can describe how you want to do it in a survival sense, I can make it work.
I'm just gonna be a little nerd here and see how this game classifies what survival is. Because if it's like,
On a DM screen, it might put survival as foraging, hunting, weather prediction.
Haven't you been in the
Yeah.
dump?
I was gonna say, like, would this classify as foraging? Like, I'm in literal forest of junk, trying to find junk amongst junk, but it's like the most useful junk.
Roll for foraging.
Roll for foraging. Well, I'm gonna use the story point there. That's better. That's a 12 on the 20 and a 3 on the 4 for 15 total.
All right. All right, so you kind of Scrooge McDuck dive into this pile of technology
Thank you
and
for that,
swim
by the
around
way.
for a bit. You come out and you spit out a line of bolts, and they all plink onto the ground. And you don't find much that will be useful, but you find something really peculiar. You find this kind of white box that is also covered with like copper plating and bolts. It has a single button in the middle, but no screens and no.
Push the button.
Push the button, nothing happens.
I
Nothing
keep
that you
pushing
notice.
it. Push it a bunch.
Nothing that you
Does it
notice
click?
seems to be
Is
changing.
it tactile?
Oh, it clicks.
Oh my god, I'm pushing the fuck out of that button. I like the clicky noise.
Alright, so Wade has found a stim toy,
This is all
and
happening
nothing
while
noticeable is
Lamar's
changing
Google
as you're
search.
pushing it.
Yeah, I was gonna
Um,
say the imagery of Lamar having a panic attack and Wade Scrooge McDucking himself in a pile of technology, spitting out screws, and then finding a stim toy is the funniest scene in my mind.
So with
I
the time you have
literally
left,
envisioned this as Scrooge McDuck's vault, but with like tech garbage. By the way, so again, thank you for that. That was the exact.
look at
image
all
in
of my
mind.
iPads. Boys, don't touch my iPhones. Donald, your boys keep downloading Subway Surfers cheats.
I would also like to look for anything shiny. Much like a crow, I would put it in my pocket. That anything in particularly shiny that I find, and then once I've found all of the shiny things that are within stealing distance, I'm just gonna start filling my pockets with shit that it could actually be literally garbage and I wouldn't know. And I'm just gonna keep doing that basically until Lamar stops me, because I haven't come up with a better way to sabotage these people other than to stop them like from doing what they're doing, and the only way that I see to do that is to steal it right back, because that's what makes sense.
Load up the car and we'll teleport that back when we leave.
You
So-
please say that in character.
I was saying that out of character,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
Didn't they specifically say that they didn't want any of this technology leaving this area too?
But yeah, I know. That's why I'm stealing. Fuck those guys.
actually, yeah, that might be the best sabotage we can do, thinking about it, huh? Just load up as much of this shit in the car as we can and then teleport it to the galleon.
Yes, please.
Well, a lot of what is stolen is stuff with screens and monitors. There are like CPUs and stuff around also, but like again, the car is like the biggest thing there, and most of the stuff there are like TVs and computer screens and phones and iPads and tablets. So shiny things are around, like keychains that are attached to phones that you're able to pluck off. But,
Taking the
no
keychains and
necessary
hucking the
treasures.
phones.
You've
But who's
absolutely
keeping
gotten.
track of any of those?
You absolutely have like someone's like $200 Labubu.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we're definitely taking that.
Solid gold Labubu.
I'm gonna add that to my inventory, and like 50 keychains.
So while he's doing that, I want to look through the door on the other side and see what it looks like is going on over there to see if I can get an idea of what they're processing, how they're processing it.
So same or opposite.
Yeah, just like on the other side where they walked back to and where they came from.
So peeking out of that door, there's nothing else down that hallway. Again, it's more but still quite dark, which is why you couldn't make out the shapes earlier. It is lined with windows that see to the outside, with the light coming in most likely being directly from the sun, but being diluted since you're out in space with kind of no filter for it. There's no like consoles or anything. You're staring down a stone hallway.
So I turn back to Wade, who's just throwing anything he can into his pockets, and go, you know, might be a good way to undermine him if we just take everything.
Well, how are we gonna do that? We only got so many pockets.
So the point A, point B cards, since we can take other people, is it kind of a area of effect, or
Which you
Is it a
intend to
portal?
take with you.
okay?
Your magic works on intent. So what you want it to do, I won't say is what it will do, but you
But
have to
Assuming
know what
I
you want
have
to
the
happen.
rules on my side, I can
Yeah,
do what I want, basically. Okay.
yeah.
Wade, I think we might just be able to port this all with us.
I look a little confused. And what's your culture? Because that's what Morphing Grid's under, right?
Yeah, mine's a D6.
Oh, yeah, easy. All right, so I walk over to Lamar, and I'm just gonna kind of put my arm around his shoulder and gesture broadly at all the pile of trash, and kind of just give him another pat and say, "You got this." And then I'm gonna use, "You got this," and which is going to, I believe it adds an upshift. But let me double check again.
You got this. As a free action, you can spend one of your quips and speeches per day to give an ally within 30 feet temporary health that lasts till the end of the scene.
Never mind. I am going to use the other one. 1 second. It would be, I believe, part of the team is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, free action, apply upshift to any ally within 60 feet. So I'm going to pat him on the shoulder and say, "You got this," and then I'm going to use part of the team.
All right.
So I take it between the upshift and the specialization, I do D8, D6, D4, D2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And remind me what you're doing again.
So I'm just going to try and port all of the junk in this room. Everything that didn't start here, I want to port back to the galleon. The intent is I'm just going to open a portal under it, basically.
Under everything?
Yeah. So it'll just get dumped in a pile on top of the galleon, unfortunately. But
like everything he's touching the junk
under the pile of junk. Yeah.
Every piece of junk is touching itself, so by extension everything he touches.
Okay. I'm gonna let you know now
so
that's
As far as aesthetics, I'm assuming it would just look like a portal opens up under the junk and it just falls through it.
Yeah, all right, so that's difficult because again, this is a large room with a lot of stuff in it. So,
or at least I'd like to make the area of effect as big as I can stretch it. I'll stand in the middle and kind of push my power out as far as I can.
The heart of the cards. I don't know if there's any way that I can assist him with magic bullshit. I have a D2 in culture. I don't know if assisting him would provide any more benefit than my aforementioned buff plus all of his other stuff that he already has on top of that. I don't know if that would have any effect at all. Or if I could just,
right now,
like, add mine to his to get like an
overall. So without accounting for any help you may give, I've got a 12 on the 20, and then a 3 either on the 6 or a 3 on the floor. I don't know that matters though. So a 15.
All right, so you are 5 below your goal, and because this is such a large task,
story point? That's what she was gonna say. You might want to use a story point, right?
Yeah. Let's try a story point. And did you have another thing you could do to help Wade, or was that if not, that's fine. I knew you were trying to figure something out.
I mean, I don't, again, other than like just pitching in.
Yeah.
With because like, you know, I think actually every single one of us got the culture thing in the Morphin Grid several episodes ago.
That sounds right, actually. Yeah. So since I'm burning story point, would I re-roll all of the dice? I take it. Okay.
Wade, if you were going to help, how would you want to apply that help?
I have a feeling we might not need it because I got an 18 on the 20. But
I still kind of have like my fucking arm around him, right? And I feel the magic rising, right? And like I get kind of a bigger sense of what he's doing beyond himself. So I dig deep there, and I kind of try to mimic what he's doing and add to it in any way possible, if it is even possible.
So, once you give me a morphing grid roll with your specialization.
That is a 12 on the 20 and a 2 on the 2 for a total of 14.
Okay. Alright, so Lamar, that's going to add 5 to your roll.
Okay, yeah, we definitely got that then. I got a 18 on the 20 and a 5 on the 8.
Alright, so you got 28. Your difficulty was 30. So you're going to open a. Where's a D4?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Wade, backstory. Did your dad teach you any type of knowledge of anything of magic, or did your sister do it?
I mean, we did spend like the last, was it month and a half, like researching magic portals, essentially.
Is it
Did we
possible for Wade to get a brain blast?
I like Brain Blast as a Wade mechanic.
My I mean, unless by the grace of God,
We're
were able
asking God now.
I also
yeah, yeah.
I
If we're able
imagine-
to finagle our research into this.
I also imagine it's probably a scaled thing, like a 28 out of 30. I probably get most of the junk. We don't have to 100% it. You know what I mean?
Well, anything
Yeah, I
we
was
can do to
thinking
piss
the same
these
thing.
people off is a W in my book.
That's gonna be so funny for that stuff to just appear on the galleon.
Oh, we're totally pirates now, by the way. Like that's rad as
Yes.
hell.
Yar.
Alright, so are we sticking with the 28? Or
Is that
was
how it works?
wait.
Is it a success or a fail, or is it like a scaling success?
it's a scaling success.
Let me ask you this before we continue. When we're doing this, are we ourselves porting with the jump?
Yes.
Short of actually getting into a fight with somebody, I don't know what else we can get done here right now.
Well, no. I'm my whatever we can't steal. I kind of just want to break it.
Mhm.
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah, that's
So,
fair.
like, so you have your
Wade,
card
give
goes
me
to the
a-
galleon.
Wait, give me a morphing grid roll. Flat
Okay.
D20.
Flat D20. Okay. That's another 12. That's like the third fucking 12 in a row, bro.
You're just short. So continue what you were saying.
My card, Tyrion has it, right?
Yeah.
I
Correct.
don't remember which card I gave him, the A card or the B card. And I did not
It's
write
the
that
B
shit
card.
down.
Card.
So,
Does it particularly matter?
does it? I, the player, also forgot how the cards work. Not just Wade. Wade has plot
So,
reasons to not remember, but I just forgot.
It works like a looping playlist in a sense, where you have your A point and your B, or not looping playlist. It works like a loop in a video, where you have your point A and your point B, where you set your A and your B, and you can teleport from one to the other once.
But like, does it go both ways?
Once.
Like, does it matter which one you leave first? You know what I mean? I assume not. I assume it's just whichever direction.
I don't think it
That's a
mattered when Vesper was
Yeah,
training with it.
I was gonna say that's a good question, because I think I might have not thought about it that far.
That's
but
valid. I mean, I think the
You need
way that
one
makes
to
most
go-
sense to me is both ways.
You need one to go to the other, regardless of direction.
Okay.
So point A will take you to
So-
point B, or vice versa.
So, Okay, so here's the play then. Right? Tyrion, does he have his card still? Both of them.
Tyrion still
No.
has their.
Yeah,
No,
Tyrion's
but
is on top of a
Lamar-
building to save civilians.
I
Lamar
thought that
left
was
his.
Vespers.
No, that was
So,
Tyrion's.
all the
Vesper
cards
was
right now.
secretly.
I think
Lamar.
V's the only one who has theirs still, right? Like both.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, as long as one of those guys still has both of theirs, okay, because they need one to get to the other. So they need. So Tyrion has my card. The card that he has, he needs to get to my A card, right? So if I leave my A card with the junk, then V can leave their card where they're currently at, and then they can come in behind us and either steal or break whatever we leave behind, and then get back to exactly where they were. Because I think they're in the middle of talking to people, right?
Yeah, but I was also gonna say I think Lamar left his card just at the galleon.
Yeah. Yeah,
He's using it
Points
right now
on top
to
of the
take
galleon.
all the junk, right?
Yeah, we're about to burn it. Yeah.
So then you guys would need a way to get on to where we're at, which is me leaving my card behind. But then you guys will also need a way to get back to where you're at, which means one of you guys need to leave your card behind.
Technically, we can port to the galleon, dive off the galleon again, and then port with them back to your card at the car. But the problem with that is there will almost definitely be putties in the room by the time we do all of that.
But we're also with the rescue.
But I only have one card, so how would we
Oh
get
yeah,
back?
that too. That too.
Yeah.
They're also with the rescue here. Well, we'd be going with my card, I imagine.
So
Like when I burn my card now, I imagine we're going with all of the junk.
So
that's what
you
I'm saying.
guys stay on. Okay, you guys stay on the galleon. Make sure that the car is not on the pile of junk. Then me and Vesper will port with the car, and then and then after we break or destroy or gather what we have, then we'll
you can port to your card
to the top of the building, and then you pick us up from the galleon.
So we need to grab as much shit as we can, sans the car.
I'm so sorry we're doing this to you.
So then, okay, no, there we go. So we take majority. So you guys take majority of whatever you're going to take to the galleon. We'll take the rest to the top of the building. Cool beans?
I mean, that works for me.
Have you ever
All
seen
right.
Captain Harlock Space Pirate? Anybody?
No.
I've seen one of them.
I've
seen the
pretty
CGI
sure
movie.
There's a bit in there that's like this. The movie was actually pretty rad, from what I remember. But there was a show, and I'm pretty sure this is a bit very similar to an episode of that show.
All
Oh,
right,
I've seen this in a nightly excursion.
So we're teleporting this first pile of technology and leaving the car behind.
Yeah, as much shit as we can,
Yep.
sans the car.
Right. And we're sticking with that 28 from earlier.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna roll this D4. And
So
you're going
I'm-
to move.
I was just going to explain the visual.
Go ahead.
Just standing in the middle of a pile. I hold the card up and then I swipe it. And I imagine the energy just kind of spreads out from where me and Wade are standing.
It does, and all the technology within a 40-foot radius circle is teleported with you as light shifts around you, and the two of you are teleported with a whole bunch of shit onto the deck of the galleon, where Mick is standing in as
Oh no,
everything
Mick, I'm
just
sorry.
drops suddenly. What's happening? What's happened? You're back from the moon. Pandora, they're back from the moon. and Pandora's gonna peek his head out from the lower deck door. What the fuck?
I poke my head out from the garbage and wave.
All right. Okay. Okay. Glad you're back. Check in on your friends. And Pandora's just gonna close the door.
Wasn't
So
Pandora
moving-
like a pirate back in the day? Is that something that I'm remembering, or am I misremembering?
It's something that's piracy
It was
has been
implied.
hinted at in their past. Yeah.
Okay, that's.
He was a
I
rambunctious
vaguely-
youth, but we don't
yeah.
have the details.
I'd like to think that he's quietly proud.
Pandora is absolutely proud but confused, but the mess is the first thing on his mind.
Yeah, we didn't plan that far.
But moving back across the city of Mariner Bay, the Rescue Heroes van pulls to a stop, and people are being let out finally, being released into either the care of a different medical facility or freedom to where they can gather until it's time to go back home. Ryan and Dana are standing with Tyrion and Vesper. Vesper, who has made good work of their skills of undeath. And as Ryan takes off his gloves, he's going to pat Vesper on her shoulder. Good job. You ever think about applying one day?
No, not once ever. But I do have time for questions if you do.
Got a little time. What's up?
You said you're doing this for your father, and that is your sister, correct? And
Oh,
they're gonna
yeah.
point.
Yeah, this is my older sister Dana, and my name is Ryan. Last name Mitchell, and our father is the commander of Lightspeed Rescue, and furthermore the Rescue Heroes.
Oh, do you two know a Rocky or an Ariel?
Oh yeah, they work for us.
Oh, we know them as well. Right, Tyrion? They were the ones that we met before in the last attack.
Tyrion
Dana
nods.
chimes in. Dana chimes in. Yeah, our father was the one who recruited everybody, including us. And I think between Ryan and myself, I'd be the first to admit that we're a little bit of a nepotism case. Wait, first attack? Excuse me?
Okay, it is time for us to go. Thank you for the help. Tyrion, our
I
friend.
do believe at this time we would have probably been communicated with
Mhm.
by Wade and Lamar.
Yeah.
We would have heard some chime in our communicator.
Oh, Vesper was
Oh,
just
yeah.
trying to get away from them.
Oh yeah, no.
Well,
we
no,
totally-
but
we talked about this over the group chat in our brains. That's we totally conveyed all that information. By the way, that happened.
well, no, we're demorphed, so we won't be able to hear it. So our communicators are the only way we can talk.
I thought for some reason that we. Oh man.
Just
That might have been
use the
something I feel like that's true.
use the communicator to send a chime so that we can leave, and around that time, that'll be the end of Vesper's talk, so that we can go away.
Yeah, I assumed we coordinated the scheme over the communicators.
Got it. Now I will say, hey, Vesper, we have to go, as you tell me that we have to go.
It seems like you guys gotta go. Stay safe. Don't get caught in any more attacks, whatever that means.
All right, we're
Yes,
gonna
and
find
would
And
some.
Ryan's gonna chime in again. All right, but seriously, world needs more rescue heroes. If you ever feel like you want to apply, look us up. and he's going to rush over to you both before you walk off and give you both a Rescue Hero sticker.
Oh, thank you. We find a secluded spot.
Yes.
So finding a secluded spot, you take to your communicators, and you are filled in on the situation. Mick lets you know that there's an absolute mess on board of the galleon. So once you guys are ready, they can teleport you in. You're just gonna be teleported in on the lower deck.
All right, so we're gonna slingshot. Oh, did Lamar and Wade tell us what to do?
Yeah, I think that plan was
Yeah, we schemed together over the community. We did it out of character, but I imagine it happened in character.
Got it.
Too.
So what? So then I hold on to Vesper, lower thing of clothing, and then we use your card to hit the car.
I think
And
Vesper's
then-
gonna look. I think Vesper's actually gonna just like as like Tyrion goes to like grab their, I guess, jacket. They're just gonna go and grab his hand and go.
Wait a minute.
"Look, idiot. This is dangerous. I don't think we should go. Say we teleport there and we are surrounded. What do we do?" And they're like saying this like to the comms as well.
Oh, I was about to say, but you shot my card, so you should know that my card is on the fire escape. We have a
No,
way
they're not
out.
talking about that. They're not talking about. Oh, can't we just get teleported out by
They can't
like,
teleport to
can't
the
we
moon.
just-
We can't teleport far enough to the moon.
Oh no, that's what Vesper's saying. They don't want to go to the moon.
Oh. Okay.
And that's what they're like saying.
I wonder-
They're like,
Is
say
there
we
any
do
way
go
we can-
there. Go ahead.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
They're essentially saying like, say we do go there and say we teleport and we're instantly surrounded. Then they know who did the attack. Vesper is not with this plan.
Vesper, are you recognizable? Like at all towards anybody outside in the world? Other than your
No.
sibling?
Well, I imagine like we'd be in our like power suits, right?
Would we?
you'd have to morph again, but yeah.
Oh, we'd have
Yeah.
to morph again. Yeah. Okay, well then never mind. That took away my train of thought.
I was gonna say, is there any way we could just like teleport a bomb to Wade's card and call it a day?
Do we have
Not
a
to
bomb?
kill them all, but like to just, inconvenience them.
Vesper's
I mean,
okay with killing them all if we have a bomb.
Probably.
I was going to
Yeah,
say, because
I
that's
don't think
like,
Lamar would be okay with that, but he'd be okay with messing them up a little bit.
Yeah, like Tyrion's pretty smart. You could probably make a bomb out of shit laying around.
but then that would mean we would have to go onto the moon.
Can you just?
Well, that's what I was saying.
the
Like, can we
object
just
with the
teleport a
card?
bomb to the card that's in the car?
Do we? Okay, so as the rescue heroes base, do we have anything that we could sneak and grab any artillery?
I imagine
the
they
phone
have a lot of
To a bomb.
stuff in the technology that they just stole. That between
Oh.
like Tyrion and Vesper, we could rig something up.
And I was going to say, the rescue heroes don't have artillery. They are a rescue team. They don't get involved in violent conflicts directly.
Oh, tragedy, you Lightspeed rescue people. Okay, so
thinking,
we
like-
go to the ship.
I'm thinking like EM. What is it? EMF bomb? Is that what? Or EM? The
EMP?
electronic bomb. Yeah, EMP. We could send one of those. That's with all the technology.
So I'm following everybody. We're going to go to we're going to the galleon, and then we're going to send it from the galleon using the card.
Tyrion has
Right.
my card. My card leads to the moon. So you
Correct.
guys,
Because we're on Earth.
yeah,
So we're on Earth. You guys are on the galleon. We're trying to send it from one. We have to make it. So I'm guessing.
that's the important part.
So I'm guessing that me and Vesper, or Tyrion and Vesper, are going to go to the galleon by our normal means of teleportation, and then we quickly jerry rig either an EMP or an actual bomb with the stuff that's on the galleon, and then we use your card to put it on the car for it to blow up.
Well, the galleon has like stuff on it. There might actually like Pandora might just have a bomb.
So, or we
Actually,
can
I'm
just
gonna be real.
cut
That's
out the
fair.
middleman, cut out the middleman, and do
Ass.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to the galleon, Vesper, since we're not going to the moon.
They nod their head and they go, I do not, if you want to go with one of them, but I do not think it is wise, especially if they are aware we've done this before.
Or not.
Okay, we're going to the galleon.
A bunch of baby
tele-
ducks. Send them to the moon. So the machine that doesn't work. Send it to the moon.
To the moon.
Literally,
All right.
that's what's going on.
We're going to the galleon, and we're going to ask Pandora if Pandora has a bomb.
So some time passes by and everyone gathers back on the galleon, moving around the giant mess of technology. Things have definitely started to like fall down the steps, so the door can't even close. Just how much is going on right now. And Pandora is sitting in his chair, like with his hands in his face, just. You want a bomb?
Preferably,
yeah,
I have
yeah.
bombs. I have bombs. I trust. All right. Before we send this bomb, I need you two, and he points at Wade and Lamar. Give me a little bit more details about what you saw when you were gone, when you were on the moon, as we found out.
I pull out the solid gold Labubu and the little box that I've been clicking the entire time, and I have not stopped clicking the box. And I both hands, I got these.
Wade, not Wade, Jesus Christ. Mick immediately takes notice of the Labubu. I've been looking for that one for months. And their eyes just light up instantly. And Pandora looks at the small box in your hand. Wade, give me a might skill check. Give me a might roll.
Might.
oh my!
Got it. Oh, where was that when I needed it? That is a 20 on the 20 and a 2 on a 2.
So Pandora reaches his hand towards the box and tries to pull it from you. This is Benjik's tech.
Oh,
I'm still clicking it. I'll trade you one box
Stop
for one
clicking
bomb. Box for bomb.
it. Go get a damn bomb. Stop clicking this.
I toss it at him and then go in the direction that I'm assuming he's pointing in.
He points towards a door that's in the... Vesper, you go with him, please, now.
As I'm
Vesper's
walking
not
away,
in the room, I don't
I
think.
want to chuck the Labubu at Mick. He needs it more than I do.
Someone
apparently.
go with Wade. Make sure he only takes the one bomb. Navi, I need you right now. And Pandora's entire demeanor has changed as he takes this device and moves towards his personal quarters as Navi follows him.
I yell at Wade. Make sure a big bomb go boom.
I'm gonna need somebody smarter than me to come with me to make sure that happens. Actually, Tyrion,
I'm on it.
you should come with me because you have my B card, which we need.
Let's go. Oh yeah, we do need that. Let's go.
All right, so
Vesper, I tug at Vesper because we need upshift. So come on, Vesper.
Vesper's not. They're not in the room
No.
right now.
No, we're on the ship. Oh, you left the room?
Vesper never entered the room. Vesper, I was gonna say once everything was happening, I was gonna say Vesper is gonna stand back because I wanted to do a roll with that discarded technology everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Heard that. Stay
up?
there. Let's go.
Before we look for a bomb, Vesper, what did you want to do?
So Vesper has a special thing where they can speak with technology, and I was gonna see if Vesper can actually like ask around to be like, hey, what's been going on? What have you been seeing? If you saw anything on your cameras or anything, something like that.
Give me a technology roll.
Mm-hmm. 13 on the D20, 5 on the D6.
So, you spend some time going between different devices, asking questions. Not everything gives or is able to give an answer. Occasionally, you get something along the lines of, "I was in a pocket, then I was somewhere else. This gray thing grabbed me. Now I'm here." One particular device, a laptop. Um, Camera was open the entire time. They broke into this dude's office, and I mean, I was already a stolen laptop at that point, so I don't even know who that guy was. So I'm double stolen now, maybe triple if you're keeping me. But back on track. These gray things broke into their office and carried me for a while before we like teleported somewhere else. No idea where we were. The entire room was dark, but thankfully I have night vision on my camera, and inside that room, things came and went for a while. There was this green and pink dude, but before that, uh, there was this large dude with wings and this shorter dude with long hair. But before that, uh, there was this really tall dude with like bandages covering his whole body, and he came and grabbed a whole bunch of like other laptops and computers and everything and kind of wheeled them away off somewhere. He said some weird stuff like, "Yes, things are coming together," or something like that.
That is not good. Thank you, you've been of help. You said you've been stolen a couple times. Do you
Yeah,
want to
dude,
stay here?
uh, I don't know, man. Before everything else, I belonged to a 13-year-old who played a lot of Roblox, so I'm kind of cool anywhere but there.
Okay, this thing, if you have a preference, I can have my friends drop you off, but I have to ask essentially the same set of questions to the rest of the technology, if that's everything.
Um, I just go back to the void after we're done talking, dude. So, yeah, that's all you need.
Enjoy the void.
Yeah. Goodbye. Right. So, we getting our bomb now, or did you want to continue any investigation?
I think they're gonna enter the room now and be like, oh, the bomb?
Mick points to everyone who has gone to the open door of the armory.
Mm-hmm.
So inside the armory, where you are all entering for the first time, there's an array of weapons. There is a wall of scimitars, and on the handles of the scimitars there are stolen crossbones. Also next to very large flintlock pistols. Um, there is Bandor's sword that he's only taken from this room, which is a long sword with a kind of claw hand on the bottom half. Or a long sword with the pommel being a grabbing claw. There's also more generic weapons around the room, uh, blasters and swords and staff weapons. And on a separate wall, there are a series of explosives.
Wait.
Wade is probably going to take the flintlock pistol and try to put it in his pocket because he just assumes that everybody else is going for the bomb.
Wade, as you touch that flintlock pistol, the logo on it, that skull and crossbones, behind it glows green.
Hey, I take that as a sign that that is mine. 100%. It wouldn't be green otherwise. I made the right choice here. I look at everybody else and I wave the pistol around. I made the right choice.
Waving a gun around with the safety off.
That is an odd missile.
Wade, you can add Gokai pistol to your inventory. GOKIA. And we'll worry about those stats later.
I also got rid of the gold Labubu and the apparently the Vengeance box.
Yeah. Yeah, Vesper earlier when you passed Mick, he was absolutely just playing with that Labubu on a table.
Vesper's
So you
gonna
guys
stop and be like, "Is this another weapon of the Power Rangers?"
This is a weapon against my concentration.
It is terrifying looking. It must be a good weapon. And Vesper's just back in the room.
All right, so you guys are standing in front of the wall of explosives. There's of course bombs on the wall. There's EMPs and different type of ranged explosives. There's even a barrel of black powder that is available, and like a small batch of fuses to like make your own bombs.
We are actually fucking pirates, bro.
Literal pirate shit, yeah. I mean, I think we have to do the black powder bomb just for flavor, right?
I'm okay.
There's a whole barrel of it.
Just teleport a lit fuse and barrel.
That was my question. Is the teleportation like instantaneous?
Yeah.
So like a 2-second fuse should be able to do what we needed to do.
Yes.
Okay. Vote for the 2-second fuse.
Can I do something crazy before we teleport this off?
Yeah.
Can I tap it with the Mystic Root before we send it?
The powder keg?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try it and see what happens.
I want to wait until we're teleporting it, though, just in case it makes it instantly explode.
It increases its yield.
All right, so we're giving this powder keg a 2-second fuse. You guys have stuck the fuse into the top of the keg, and Tyrion, you're gonna slap your card on there.
Sure. Yep.
Okay, so as you start to focus, Lamar, you want to get out the Mystic Root.
Yep, armed and ready.
All right. So, Tyrion, I want you to make me a morphing grid roll.
I actually think there should be a better way that we do this. Why don't I give the card back to Wade? Since Wade and Lamar have actually been up there because I don't know where it is.
Oh, there's only one place it can go.
But their
just go
intent,
right to the card.
but their
Yeah,
intent
yeah.
would be stronger than mine because
Yeah,
they've
gotcha.
actually been there.
Gotcha.
That's fair. Also, wait, don't you have like explosions expertise or something like that?
Oh yeah,
I mean,
that's what
like,
we did
I'm
the
a
fuse thing.
yeah, I'm a firefighter. I don't know if we could finagle that in there. Like, I've definitely, you
I
know,
don't know why I thought I remembered that being a thing.
But by the time I give that to you guys and you slap it on there, the fuse should already be ready to do its thing by the time it sets down and finishes teleporting. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We set it off, you slap it down, your intent is strong enough to put it in the car since you've actually been in the car, you've actually been on the moon. By the time it actually hits the car, it's boom.
So do we
And then
want me to do it since I have higher culture than Wade?
I think we if we are allowed to, I say we literally just do an exact repeat of what we just did.
yeah, I was about to say I thought it was going to be an
Pretty much
automatic
in
thing.
reverse.
I didn't think we had to roll for it.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I just kind of assumed, but I didn't think about that. That's fair. Will we have to roll, or can we just automatically bloomp it?
Because you want to time it with hitting it with the Mystic Root, I want you both to make a roll. I want whoever is sending the barrel to give me a morphing grid roll, and I want whoever is hitting the barrel with the Mystic Root to give me a might roll.
That's, I mean, this is pretty clear cut and dry. Who's
I was going to say, yeah, we give Wade the root, and Wade the root, I do the teleporting, question mark?
Yeah. And I kind of want to do the same thing that I did last time. I'm going to pat him on the back and be like, you got this. And hit him with the fucking...
You do the root and I'll do the tooting.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I want to give him an upshift with... what was it? Heart of the team.
Yep.
Shouldn't there already be an upshift since this is something that you
Or
guys
yeah,
are
what's the
familiar with?
cooldown? Are we... Do I still have the upshift from before?
If I remember
Or not the
right,
cooldown, but like the...
it's to a specific role.
Ah, okay.
Let me double check.
Yeah, as a free action, you can apply one shift to the roll of any ally within 60 feet of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can understand what you're saying. So yeah, that upshift would last for that one turn.
Okay, so yeah, do the buff and let me get this roll.
We're 4th level, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Might. Oh, that's pretty good. That is a 16 on the 20, and that is a 2 on the flip for a total of 18.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna go up and...
And I would like to use a story point.
Go for it.
Might as well.
Okay, so we've got... Highest is going to be 16 on the 20 and a 4 on the 8.
Right, so a 20 for teleportation and an 18 for hitting with the... whatchamacallit?
Or rooting it up.
Alright, so you are successful in your teleportation, and time kind of slows down for you both as you are in sync in this moment. And Lamar starts to focus the energy of using the point B card to teleport it to point A. And as the magic starts to shift, in the same way that Wade felt the magic earlier, he feels it again. And with the correct timing, he swings the Mystic Root, which taps the side of the barrel which grows double in size before disappearing.
Disgusting. Absolutely foul. I love it.
We actually
Now-
blow a crater in the moon.
Yeah.
You know,
Now the question is,
it's so
anybody
funny you
see-
say that. It's so funny
Oh,
you say
no.
that because
Oh, no.
as we're about to end today's session,
This session's Looney Tunes.
you all hear screaming from outside. I'm assuming it is, but as you all kind of scream up to the deck of the ship, stepping on phones and iPads and 3DSs, you look down and over the railing of the galleon, and nothing seems to be wrong on the ground. Up, as a cloud of smoke is on the moon.
Oops.
End today's session. Thank you for joining us in Roll 4D4. We always love you. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends who like Power Rangers or just like RPGs. Look forward to the Imagination Guard coming in August. Looking like mid-August right now. And we're excited to see you there, and we're excited to see you next time. Thank you for joining us for Power Rangers Raging Arcana.